3, 2, 1.
Can you guess what I'm building? So here is a better view of the stain. The base is going to be this color, and then the rest is going to be this color, this white. So just got done staining the base of my project, and my fingers are stained. Apparently the gloves broke. Well, this thumb nail cut a hole in the top of that glove, and then the other two I guess just leaked through, I don't know. Good thing I had some orange hand washing stuff. It's for it to get oil, like car oil and stuff off your hands really easy. So yeah. But anyways, I just figured I would let you know what's going on with the project. So just got done sanding the top part. All I have to do is stain it to match the bottom now. I have some new thicker gloves and a string stick and my old sock to stain it and the stain. Now just to get started, I'm kind of indecisive, blah, because I don't know if I want to paint this in the stain or the white. If you can use your imagination, we have the fireplace, here's the opening, here's where it will be, and everything around it will be white, and then this on top will be the cherry. Can't decide if I want this to be the cherry or the white too. Guys, I just love this color. It's so pretty. Well, I had finished staining it, and I didn't stain my fingers this time, so we're good. All that's left is putting the inside boards, which will go here, 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 and there. Also a board that goes over the entire back, and then boards that'll cover the front and both sides. We bought craft board, I think is what it's called. It's like a thick piece of cardboard. It comes in a sheet of 4x8, and it's kind of like what you put or what is on the inside of cabinets. Like I said, it's basically a fancy piece of cardboard, and we're going to cut that out to size. Like I said, it's just like a fancy piece of cardboard. We're going to cut it out to size and then paint it white because it's brown. And then attach it to the frame here and add the molding, which again is this fancy piece. And then I may get some crown molding to go under the top lip here, just to give it a thicker appearance. It's pretty thin right now, but I didn't want to spend more money than I had to, so yeah. All I can say is I definitely cannot wait until it is completely done. I'm going to put it up and put my Christmas tree up. Now, it is a faux fireplace, but I believe I have figured out a way to make it sort of real, maybe. Okay, so first off, I bought this paint, and it is fire resistant up to like 1200 degrees, and I'm going to coat the inside box with it. Okay, so then I am going to buy decorative gravel, I think is what it's called, to go along the bottom. And I'm going to get logs and arrange them together and either zip tie them or nail them together. That will be to make them look like they're stacked in the middle of the fireplace, like it would be if it was a working fireplace. And I'm going to wrap Christmas lights around them. Try to hide them as best as possible, but wrap them around them, and hopefully it'll make them look like they're flickering and all night and stuff. I'll have to show you that when I get to it. But that's just going to be like the front of it. The back of it is actually going to be an open flame. I have been researching ways to make a gel flame, I think is what it's called, with the gel. It is odorless and burns clean. So I should be able to make a mini stove. The gel is odorless and it burns clean, which is why I wouldn't have to have a chimney or anything to let out the smoke. So I'm going to basically make a little fire pit, except it's not going to be a fire pit. It's going to be made out of a can and a wick. Maybe. I have not made any definite plans on that. And I'm just going to try it out first outside and see how high the flames get so I can know how to adjust it and stuff inside, and we'll go from there. But it may be a while before that, so until then, I do have the candles that I had planned on putting in there, and then I will have the log idea that I had that I just told you about. So I'll figure that out when we get to that point. But until then, again, this is what I have so far. Just wanted to update you, and I'll be back with more updates. So we just got done painting the second coat, and it looks pretty good. Excuse all this in the floor, that board makes a mess. I cut this by myself, by the way, hence the reason that we're going to put trimming over it, so it should be okay. I think it's called trimming. It's kind of like crown molding, but it's not crown molding. I'm going to put it here too, and then along the sides and the insides too, to cover up like any raw edges of this material. That shouldn't be much though. And sorry about the garbage being there. That is a bottle bag. I'm trying to save bottles and recycle. And another is just regular garbage that Will forgot to take out this week. Yay. But here's another picture or a video of it. We're going to let this baby dry and then fit her into place on the frame. So, see you all in a little bit. So, I messed up, guys. After doing 3 coats of paint, realized I painted the wrong side. It only fits in there this way. The other side is painted. So guess who has to repaint? Today has just not been my day. So I was able to paint the correct side and nail it on today. You can see the nails even though they are white, but we're gonna put like paneling here so it'll be okay. Thank God, because this one went retarded and I couldn't fix it. Ugh. But so far so good. Can't wait to finish this thing. So I finally got the sides on. Now we just have to paint and put on the insides. Now I have heat resistant paint for the inside, but it is spray paint, so I have to do it outside, and it's been way too cold to do it outside. But after I do that, I have to do the siding, the corner panels, and then the molding. I can't decide what I'm going to do with the molding part. I know the top part here is going to be the dark cherry, but everything else, I don't know if I want to do it in dark cherry or if I want to do it in white like the outside. Guess I'll ask an opinion for that. But that's my update for today. Hopefully I'll be able to get the molding and the trim to go on it soon. I'll be back later. Hey guys, so my project is finished. It's completely done. Overlook the mess we haven't cleaned up yet, but it's done. All the trim, all the molding. There may be a few little spots that are errored, but this is my first big wood project ever. So I'm pretty proud. Okay, so I'm very proud of us. We've had 2 big accidents. We cut short boards. We ran out of nails. We ran out of paint. We spilt paint in the floor and stain in the floor. And I don't mean just a little bit, I mean the whole can. Will knocked off the can of paint from the table, and I knocked off the stain from the top of the fireplace. The paint came up very easy. The stain, if you know stain, it does not. We had a hell of a time. Focus well, but I have paint all over my hands. It's underneath my fingernails so bad. And my feet are covered. I will show you a picture now. All I know is I cannot wait to get this off of me completely. We have showered twice today trying to get it off. But anyways, I will do my best to narrate how to with the pictures that I have. Probably not, considering I didn't do a step-by-step measuring out thingy-mabobber thing ever. Basically winged it. At least it turned out okay. Like, it is in no way perfect, but it will do for what I want it to do for. For example, I have a hole here. I stapled in this part. That nail went crooked when nailing in. And the nails are showing. I forgot to measure out this for one big piece of board. So I put in 2 slats in the sides. Will can't cut a straight line to save his life, so these 3 boards here ended up different sizes, so I had to compensate. After that, I did all of the electrical sawing. He is afraid of the saw, which is probably why they're crooked. Apparently, he almost cut off his arm when he was a kid with a chainsaw. I don't know. But he has like a PTSD about it. More faults. This crack didn't feel right with the wood filler, so it cracked open again. So you can see that. And I measured here, so half of the nails show. When the stain fell off here, or fell off, it caused that. Couldn't get it off. Cut this board too long and don't want to really mess with sawing it down more. Wood I bought for the mantle had a crack here and a chip here, but it works. Anyways, it's just not perfect, but that is fine. Hopefully it lasts forever and can be passed down, and people will know that I made this myself, and I'm really proud of myself. But anyways, I'm done with the commentary. Thank you for sticking through me. Thank you for who all gave a crap about it. Thank you to my wonderful snoring husband of a Will. And thank you to my dad who came and picked up the materials that was too big for our car. And that's all my thank yous. Remember to be kind and to smile. You never know who needs it the most. I'll see you all tomorrow. Just want to do a quick reminder that this is coated with fire resistant paint. So this is okay. It is resistant to like 1200 degrees. So this is fine. Candles are fine.